Calgary's housing market is starting to show signs of stability. New listings are starting to slow down and sales are starting to pick up. Also, with another drop in interest rates, we hope to see things improve further, and it makes it a great time to take advantage of the opportunities still available in some great communities. RE/MAX's Sam Correa is our expert on everything when it comes to houses and homes and buying. Thanks so much for coming in today. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Awesome. So we're going to be touching on a specific area that's pretty near and dear to your heart.
It is. North Glenmore Park.
You grew up there.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, yes. And you just moved out of that area, but you've been living there for a long time.
I did, yes. 20 or 30, 40 years ago, depending who you speak to, it was called Lincoln Park. And at some point, it was kind of changed to North Glenmore Park.
Okay, well, we have a map of it here. This is a location in Calgary. Let's talk about the location of where it is in the city.
Yeah, it's just located off McLeod or Glenmore Trail in Crowchild, and it's very close to Mount Royal University, of course.
And that's a great area.
It is.
It's central, too. What are some great things that make this neighborhood fantastic for a family to live?
Well, it's really a hidden gem. Not a lot of people know of it, and it's really centrally located, of course, to the inner city. As you can see there, we have the...
we have golf. Come on.
Golf, Lakeview, golf. We have South Glenmore Park there, right on the reservoir, as we're looking right now. Biking distance to Heritage Park and near a lot of bike paths, and it's really a hidden gem. What a lot of people don't know is most of the zoning in that area is considered an R1 zoning, so you don't see a lot of multifamily development.
I see.
So
that's a bonus.
It is a bonus, and it's a reason why it didn't redevelop very early. Most developers were looking for R2 lots, and this area was mostly R1, so you can only put one house on one lot.
And so do you find most people are wanting that kind of living style when they are looking for property?
They're now, at this point, the way the prices have come, they can build a great house on 50-foot lot instead of an attached home for roughly the same price or more.
Okay, so we have some examples of some great properties. Let's get to the first one here. This one is a Lissington property.
Yeah, this property on Lissington Drive was sold last year at $600,000, and I've just sold it last week at $605,000. So even in this downturn in pricing over the last 12 months, this property stayed the same, went up slightly, and the reality is this was actually could have been sold as land value, someone building a new property there, or it's a gem of a house, it could be their first place.
That's right. With the stability of the pricing of the house, what does that tell you about the market?
You know, this is a great example why it's an area to watch, because most homes, if they've transacted in the last 12 months, have seen a lesser price. And this one I wanted to feature because it shows how the area is really holding its value and even went up slightly.
And that's what families are looking for.
Absolutely.
When they're moving in. Okay, you have another property. This one's on 20th Street. Let's take a look at that one. Tell us about this one.
This one is a house that's about 10 years old. It's 2,500 square feet, and it is situated on a 56-foot lot fronting the golf course.
Oh, that's nice.
So for about the same price of what you can get 5 blocks a little closer towards the core as an attached home, you can get a single family home.
Right.
So for the same price. So great value for a full single family home.
And in terms of the size of the lot, we were talking during the break, that's a pretty average size lot for one house, right?
56 is a little bit larger.
It is a little bit larger.
56-foot lot, average is about 50.
Okay, but that's a good size, so you're not so, close to your neighbor.
That's right.
And you get that space. In terms of the pricing overall, what are you noticing about North Glenmore?
We're just starting to see this area turn over, which is interesting because most of the redevelopment has been in an area called Eltador, which is really only about 2-3 blocks from this particular home. And again, those lots are selling for about $800,000, and you could buy a 56-foot lot for about $600,000. So just for a couple blocks, you're saving about $200,000 just on the land value.
Right.
And then again, this particular home is priced at about 1.2, which is what you would pay for a newer attached duplex.
Okay.
So great value, and just showing the location here. It's an area to watch.
Okay, and it's a beautiful home, this one specifically.
Yeah.
Pretty much fully loaded there.
full basement, lots of built-ins, only 10 years old, and again, 1.2 million.
Okay, thank you so much. Sam Correa, we love having you come in and sharing your expertise with us. For more information, head to samcorrea.ca.